The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to all of you as well.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, everybody.
Mr. Shiroki, is there any particular order you'd like to go in?
No, it really doesn't matter. We can take the dismissals first, I guess. Get these people out of here.
You got
Okay.
it. One moment, just give me 1 second, Mr. Shiroki.
Okay.
Also, if I can say something on the record, Your Honor, that I
Yes.
overlooked with Jaquan Clark or Billups Clark, because of your some confusion regarding your registration. Prosecutor said you should set this for pretrial so you can get that straightened out with the Secretary of State and come back with it to get your matter dismissed. So
He's disconnected. He's
He's
disconnected, Mr. Shiroki.
okay,
Yeah.
well,
Let's see if he comes back in, then we'll tell him.
no problem.
But I'll make a note of it.
What was the issue with the registration?
He showed me a registration expires April of 23, and I don't know exactly when a ticket was issued, but he's been pulled over twice for it. That it has to be some issue, and the registration was, I believe, in his wife's name, but there's something going on with that. And I believe he should have a valid registration. He said he renewed it and everything's fine. So I don't know. It's just a matter. I don't know what's going on with it exactly, but I think he's going to have a valid registration very soon if he doesn't have it now. He didn't have it exactly now. He showed me when that expired in April of 23. So that was, I told him that's not good.
Okay. All right, now calling Erica Byers, please turn your camera on. Now calling the people versus Erica Linnea Byers, ticket number P1234832, 1 count of driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am? Please state your name.
Erica Byers.
Yes, Your Honor, we
Erica
moved.
Byers.
Defendant waives a formal reading, stands mute at this time. This is arraignment.
The court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Byers.
Yes, at this time, defense moves to dismiss this matter as Ms. Byers has a valid driver's license that's been confirmed with the court.
Okay, so the court has verified that Ms. Byers does in fact have a valid driver's license. Therefore, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Byers, make sure you're keeping that driver's license up to date, ma'am. I believe you have a ticket that may be in default, so contact the 36th District Court to make some payment arrangements to pay that ticket as well.
Okay, she's appealing that other ticket, Your Honor. It's on appeal right now.
I'm sorry,
She has another court date for that ticket.
in this courtroom?
Mm-mm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Byers, for handling that situation. You're free to
Thank
go,
you.
ma'am. Take care.
She filed a motion. She filed a motion.
Now calling the People versus John Thomas Bell Jr., ticket number P SP 1378331, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Please state your appearance for the record, Counselor.
Alan Soroki, P 37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
John Thomas Bell.
Your Honor, defendant waives a formal reading, stands mute as to his arraignment.
The court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bell.
Yes, and defendant has a valid driver's license that's been confirmed through this, with the court. We move to dismiss this matter.
So the court has verified that, I'm sorry, that he does in fact have a valid driver's license and will dismiss this without prejudice. Mr. Bell, give me one moment, because we have another ticket for an expired plate. Oh, okay, you did pay those. I was gonna see if you wanted to get those set aside. Okay, so since you have, in fact, have your driver's license now, this matter will be dismissed without prejudice, so you are free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
Now calling the People versus Jaquan Martez Phillips Clark, ticket number P 1156350. Count two improper. Excuse me, just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, now calling the People versus Jaquan Martez Phillips Clark, ticket number P 1158350. One count two improper plates. Mr. Soroki, we're gonna treat this matter as a review. Please state your appearance for the record.
Alan Soroki, P 37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir? I think he's the one that left the meeting or whatever. I don't see him in the courtroom.
Okay.
We're gonna schedule all of his matters for May 15th at 8:30 a.m. He has several other matters up on the docket for that day. So May 15th at 8:30 a.m. is when he will return.
Oh, we don't have to give him some time, because the original court date is at 1:30. But he disconnected, so I don't know if he will. No, all these are show causes. So he was only coming in at 1:30.
And I think correctly, it's May 15th.
He just, I think he just texted me. 1 second, Your Honor. Let me see here. Okay. This, it says, sir, I keep getting knocked out and the lady's saying she's not letting me back in.
I didn't lock the meeting, but this is like his third time.
It
keeping-
isn't
yeah.
locked. However, you can let him know that he has a court date on May 15th at 1:30. We'll see him then for
May
this as well.
15th. I'm texting him back now, May 15th.
And let him know for that ticket that you read into the record for the improper plate, he owes the $348. He already pled to that ticket, Mr. Soroki.
1:30. Okay, 1 second. I only type so fast on my phone here.
Well, just tell him to join back to the meeting. We can tell him. So that'll be, just make it better for you.
Okay, I'll just say here, I'll do it right now. Please join me.
Yeah. So we don't want to do too much for you, so we can move along.
It may take him a minute, so we'll recall this
No
matter.
problem. Okay, I sent him the message.
Okay. Ready on Bragg. Now calling the people versus Antonio Travis Bragg, ticket number P1243976, count 1, driver's license, driving while license suspended. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Also ticket number SP 12812131. Driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record.
Alan Soroki, P37441. Appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Yes, my name is Antonio Bragg. Good morning.
Your Honor, defendant waives before read and stands mute at this time.
The court will enter not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bragg.
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, defendant wish to accept the offer of prosecution. It will be pleading to a failure to display, and the other 2 tickets will be dismissed.
Okay.
Give me one moment. Mr. Bragg. Okay, so Mr. Bragg, you have quite a few things that are in default, including civil infractions that occurred on the same day of these tickets that I'm unable to set aside because they happened over a year ago. You have a registration and or plate violation and no insurance on the date of the driving while license, on both of them, on both dates. You have no registration and no proof of insurance on the same ticket. You also have, once we look into the system, you also have several tickets that are upward of $1,500. So I'm gonna take your plea today for this. And I'm gonna assess an additional fee, unfortunately, that's, it's just it's never ending. You don't handle your matters. If you don't handle your matters and get a hold of them, I'm gonna try to do what I can to help you get ahead of it, by making you go on to a payment plan. But first of all, I need to know if you had spoken to Attorney Soroki and did he advise you of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea to that?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Soroki, you said that they're going to dismiss the other two, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Everything on 20976. So turning your attention to November 19th, 2021, were you driving a 2006 black GMC vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you in the area of Warren and Stahalan in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you stopped by the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, ma'am.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied, stipulates probable cause on dismissals.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will enter a guilty plea for the amended charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 1213, count 1. Ticket number ending in 3976, count 1 and 3 will be dismissed without prejudice. For the failure to display, Mr. Bragg, because you owe the court so much money, I'm going to go as low as I can possibly go on your fines and fees and assess a fee of $190 in this matter. But what I need you to do is to come down to the court by May 25th and enter into a payment agreement with the court to pay all of the outstanding costs and fees that you have. And I also want you to. And while you're here, because you have to be here in person in order to set up this payment agreement. So while you're here, you need to bring the proof of your payment agreement to the courtroom by May 26th. If you have not done that, you need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:30 on May 26th to explain to me why you haven't done what I've asked you.
Okay.
Okay? So you'll enter into a payment agreement for the full amount, but for the amount for today, for this failure to display is $190 in addition to whatever other outstanding fees you have, you'll enter into a payment agreement for all of it collectively.
Okay. I have a question, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
I had already came down there and spoke with the clerk and everything like that. And I also went to the Secretary of State as well to see how much I owe for my license. And they, of course, they both are two different prices. For me to get my license, I only owe $1,200. It's a little bit under $1,200, but $1,200. And for my tickets, I believe they said 2,400. So do I make a payment plan for both of them down there, or is they together?
No, they're not together. The Secretary of State's fees are gonna be separate from the court's fines and fees. So if it's 2,400 that you owe the court, are there any particular tickets that he needs to pay? Let me find out from the clerk if there's any particular tickets that you need to pay first, at least to get your license back, and then continue to pay on the others. One moment.
One, two, three. I only see 3 as of right now that he needs to, them the ones that's holding his license. No proof of insurance.
It's just a no proof of insurance that will keep you from being able to get your license. So when you come down to the court before May 26th, then let them know that you want to pay your no proof of insurance, have them apply your payments to the no proof of insurance ticket first. But you still have to enter into a payment agreement to show me for this failure to display
Okay,
and all the other matters. So
no problem.
you need to call them and find out how much those no insurance tickets are, so that you can hopefully have that and you can pay those.
I have the paperwork for all that already.
Okay, so if you're able to afford to do it this way, then my suggestion would be for you to pay the no insurance first, then enter into the payment agreement for the rest of them and bring proof of that to my courtroom.
Okay, no problem. You said we have Zoom on the 26th, right?
Only if you don't show, if you've come and done everything that I've asked you to do, you can ignore that court date.
Okay, well, I'm good then. Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right, you're free to go, sir. Have a good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
All right.
Good morning. I was just checking in, just to make sure you're
Mr.
in
Roki, did you need the prosecutor for any matters?
No, Your Honor, I have all the offers.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thanks. See you.
And are we going back to Martez?
I think we should pull Jaquan Billups Clark.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. His middle name is Martez, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the last name first. All right, so recalling the matter of the people versus Jaquan Martez Billups Clark, ticket number P115835, 1 count of drove while license not valid, 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor. Mr. Clark, I believe you, Billups Clark, you had gotten kicked off of Zoom while we were in the middle of discussing your case. I believe you actually have a court date on May 15th. Do you know, are you aware of that court date?
No,
Okay,
no, I was not.
so you have a court date right now for I believe there's show causes, which means that you didn't show up for court. We sent out a show cause notice. Perhaps we don't have the correct address for you, but you do have a court date. I'm placing you on notice today that it's on May 15th at 1:30 a.m. or 1:30 p.m. You'll be here on that date for that matter. So we're gonna set this matter for that date. Oh, no, right. This one today is not actually set for, it's set for a pretrial only because you didn't pay it and it went back into warrant status, but you owe the I think it's $348 on the one for today.
Okay. I didn't know I had to pay anything because I just renewed my registration. I don't know. Like,
So, sir, listen, when you went to court on this matter before, they would have gone through the way that I just went through the cases with the other young man. They would have gone through what you owe and how to pay it. They would have told you that verbally in your last court hearing. So it has nothing, the history of what you owe, but I'm placing you on notice now that you owe $348 on this matter, okay?
okay.
be able to make that payment.
Okay.
Your Honor, if
Oh,
I
oh.
may, this improper plates, that's a civil infraction. Was he defaulted on that to result in the three?
It's a civil infraction. It's
So
a
it wasn't
misdemeanor.
a civil infraction, it was a misdemeanor, and it started out as no insurance, it started out as a no insurance, and he pled to improper plate.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And I was trying to explain that, I probably didn't do a great job at it, Mr. Soroka, but when we called the case the first time, I said, we're gonna treat this as a review. We're treating this as a review because he pled already. I believe his count one was dismissed, and count two, he must have pled to improper plates on, and then he just ignored the court's orders for him to make the payment. So now, instead of paying the $240 that the court issued, is now $348, and it's gonna just go up from there if he doesn't pay it. So Mr. Phillips, when will you be able to pay it?
I had to pay it like next week or something. This is something that I didn't know I had. I just went up to the court district too, and I just got my warrant removed, and they said I didn't have to pay anything. So this is what I'm saying. I didn't know I had anything to pay.
You shouldn't have removed that one, actually. You didn't, no.
I literally just went up to the court.
It may be some confusion, but listen to me. I'm the person who you're probably gonna have to return to, right? So
Okay.
listen to me say that you owe $348 by May 26th. If you do not pay it by May 26th, you do need to appear back here on this same Zoom at 8:35 a.m. And you're also scheduled for May 15th.
We should
Okay.
move on to like June 20.
We're both, so the clerk is going to do you a favor and move all of your matters to June 12th, so that way you can pay the $348 by June 12th. You'll have until June 12th to pay the $348 for the matter in front of us today, and then all the matters that are on the schedule for May 5th is gonna get moved to June 12th as well.
Okay.
Okay, you understand?
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'll see you on June 12th on Zoom.
Yes, appreciate it.
$348 paid in full.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good day.
So got to Your Honor. Thank you too.
Mr. Ruffy, well, everyone, the court is gonna take a 5-minute recess.
Yeah.
Thirty-sixth District Court is back in session. Ms. Kendra Brown, will you turn your camera on? Now calling the People versus Kendra Lavelle Brown, ticket number P 9788880. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with Mr. Soroka.
Alan Soroki, P 37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Kendra Brown.
Your Honor, defendant waives a formal reading and formal reading of formal information, stands mute at this time.
The court enters a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Brown.
Yes, Ms. Brown wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. She'll be pleading to a failure to display and dismissing the no insurance misdemeanor.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Brown?
Yes.
You had an opportunity to talk to Mr. Soroka in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, turning your attention to March 14th, 2019, where you driving a 2007 Chrysler?
Yes.
And were you in the area of Plymouth and Foss in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, ma'am?
Yes.
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulates probable cause for the dismissal.
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Brown for the amended charge of failure to display on count 1 for ticket number ending in 8880. Count 2 will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Brown, are you working currently?
Yes.
So the. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Count 2 is dismissed. Okay. The fines and fees for failure to display are gonna be $220. Would you need 14 days to pay or 30 days to pay?
30 possible.
So I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay. It's due on June 12th. If you haven't
Appreciate
paid
it.
it by 12th, then you do need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:35 that movie.
Okay.
But for right now, you are free to go. As long as you pay, you don't need to appear.
Okay. And I can just go down to 36th District where I paid the bond at?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you have a bond?
Yes, I paid a $400 bond, 2 for each ticket.
So the fine will be applied to that ticket as long as you don't have any other outstanding matters. Wait, you have an arraignment on the bench warrant. Did you fail to appear in court before?
Yeah.
Yes, well, I changed the court date.
That's why she had to pay the bond. She don't pay the bond.
So they'll apply the bond to the $220 fee, and then the remaining dollars will come back to you. You can come down in person, I would say, within the next, maybe, at least give the court 24 hours to put this ticket in the system,
Okay.
okay? And your other matter was dismissed, so there's no fee on that one.
Okay.
You're free to go, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Come back to court. That means you won't have to have a return date at all.
Okay.
Fine will be applied. Have a good day.
Thank you.
So.
Oh, Sam.
Romello Braggs, will you turn your camera on, please?
Yes.
Now, versus Romello Arando Bragg, ticket number 174-11-880. Count one, no operator's license. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number 184-08292. Count one, no operator's license. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number 195-17678. Count one, driver's license suspended. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 10005491. One count of driver's license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P374441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Romello Braggs.
Your Honor, Mr. Braggs wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution in this matter. He'll be pleading to 3 failure to displays, and the remaining 6 tickets will be dismissed.
Okay, give me just a moment to sort these out. So ticket number ending in 8801. Will be a failure to display.
Mr. Braggs, you can put your phone on mute, sir. Thank you.
But you're still in court, so you can keep your camera on.
He has 3 that you can pull out of default. if you want to. It's up to you. It's expired place, no insurance, and failed to secure passenger. It is quite a few. It is quite a few. Well, actually, a lot of these about to get dismissed. He's only pleading to 3.
How many did he say? 3?
He's pleading to 3.
Okay, 781.
I didn't.
Let me double check.
I wouldn't do the 17 tickets.
It's no, it has the value to display,
Huh?
so no insurance, it's all, no honesty. It's right
I was
there.
going. Wait. The SP,
Oh, it's one for 549. It's
yeah, 5491, do that one. Right,
Yeah.
and then do you have the one that's in 6781? 19, 517678.
I'm utterly confused with this one. Start over, 549,
Yeah, we got that
I
one.
got that one. What else?
What about the 19 ticket, 517?
517,
19, well, 19, 517, 6781.
6781, I should have, I got 82. Cards, 7. 6781,
Mhm,
yes.
mhm. And then
And
the last one is, can be, do you have 18, 4082 921?
yes,
There we go.
the one I don't have, we don't need anyway.
Nope.
All right. And then, Mr. Soroki, there are two that are in default,
3.
3 that are in default. I'm gonna set aside the default and include those defaults and include those in the dismissals as well.
Thank you.
Mr. Braggs, did you have an opportunity to talk to Mr. Soroki in the breakout room and he advised you of your rights?
Yeah,
Did you understand your rights?
yeah,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea today?
no,
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yeah.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down.
Put your phone back on mute, sir.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to communicate. Can you get someplace that's quiet?
I'm sorry, man. This my son is in hospital.
You also probably need to go back in the house because you're losing your Wi-Fi connection. In the meantime, if you can hear me, I'm gonna turn your attention to July 12th, 2018. Were you driving a 2007 Chevy on that day, sir?
Yes,
Were you in the area of Burns and Lambert in the city of Detroit?
yes,
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
yeah,
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
no,
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea, an amended charge, a guilty plea on the amended charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 2921. Also turning your attention to June 7th, 2019, were you driving a 2012 Kia?
yeah,
Were you in the area of University and Burden in the city of Detroit?
yeah,
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
yeah,
And when asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
no,
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied. Turning your attention to April 14th, 2019, were you driving a 2007 BMW?
yeah,
Were you in the area of East Grand Boulevard and Brush in the city of Detroit?
yeah,
And did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
yes,
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
no,
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bragg on the amended charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 6781. And for the record, if I did not say it, I'm entering a guilty plea for the amended charge of failure to display on ticket number ending in 0549. Now, Mr. Bragg, if you know you don't have a driver's license, why are you driving to the point where you actually will get pulled over? Like you're just disregarding traffic laws on top of disregarding the fact that you don't have a driver's license?
You're
I'm
muted,
just-
sir.
I really can't, I can't hear you.
I said, no, ma'am. Under certain circumstances, I used to have to drop my kid's mother off at work. So those were the times that I got driving. And
Why
then
did
the
you
other
drop her off at work? Why did you have to drop her off at work?
because I had to watch my son.
Right, so if you don't have a driver's license, you're at home to watch your son, let her drive her car, let her drive the car to work.
Okay,
Because you're not supposed to be out driving anyway.
right.
So you stay at home if you don't have a driver's license, or you catch an Uber, or you catch a bus or a cab or something. But you don't continue to rack up tickets like this, because it's not going to end favorably for you in the end. We're setting aside a lot today. It's not gonna happen again in the future. I will remember, I may not remember your face, but I will make sure that I make note to this file on how many we're setting aside, how many we're dismissing, because it's not gonna continue to happen.
Okay.
Stipulates probable cause on dismissals, Mr. Soroki.
Yes,
And so on these three matters, it's gonna be 190 for each ticket.
Okay.
It's the lowest that I can possibly go, and I'm trying to help you out, because I really want you to be able to get back on the right track. I hope that you're trying to get back on the right track.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
This is just the gateway to, our other sorts of issues, right? And we
Yeah.
never want to see anybody doing jail time for some non-violent offenses, so we're gonna just assess a $190 fee, the fines and fees for each of these, and that will be a total of, I think, $470. $570. How long do you need to pay that?
I'd say, can I have 1 month from today? Exactly on this day, 1 month.
For $570, you can pay it within the next 30 days?
If I could do 2 months, ma'am, I'm sorry about that. If I could do 2 months, that'd be fine.
I think that's more feasible. I think it's more feasible to give you until July 12th, 2023 to pay $570. If you don't have it paid by July 12th, you do need to appear back here on this Zoom at 8:30 that morning to explain to me why you didn't pay it.
Okay,
All right, you are free to go. So remember July 12th, if you paid it by July 12th, you can ignore your court date. But if you haven't paid it, do not ignore that court date. It's not an invitation to a birthday party.
okay, thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day.
You too. Wow.
If I have to do it now, you know.
No, I'm doing it now.
Your Honor, with DeLorean Blunt, I don't think I went over his final offer with him. If we gotta talk to him for a second in the breakout room.
Go ahead, Mr. Soroki.
Thank you, Ken.
Anytime it's right on all these ones from Romello.
I just reopened the rooms, Mr.
Thank you.
Soroki. You're welcome. Mr. Soroki,
Yeah.
Mr. Soroki,
Yes,
if you give Mr. Blunt a trial date, can you give him the 12th? Because you gave the other person who has a lot of tickets on the 9th. So give him the 12th, just in case if he takes a trial date, okay? He chatted me, said
okay,
trial date
the 12th, very good.
at 8:30, okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know I'm gonna get
Okay, he's in 10. Mr. Blunt's going to take he set it for trial for June 12th at 8:30.
Sounds good.
Very good.
Sounds great.
Okay,
Very-
you wanna,